Hey guys, now we're doing lesson 5, more triangle congruency theorems. I done taught you 3 of them. I'm going to add 2 more to the list. Okay. So again, try this warm-up out. Take a pause, take a break, look at it, see what you think. All right, we're back. So how do we know they're congruent? Again, from yesterday, side, angle, side, side, angle, side must be SAS. And remember, to add to that list, we have side, 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 and angle, angle, side. And we're about to add 2 more, one for each finger and thumb on your hand. So now we're going to add, let's see, angle, side, angle. Oh, well now I'm going to teach you AAS, and HL. I guess I missed one back here. Side, angle, side. Oh, angle, side, angle. I guess I jumped the gun with this one. Sorry, folks. So I guess in hindsight, you'll have 5 in total, and they're right here. Side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, 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 side, and HL. HL is going to be hypotenuse leg. So, angle, angle, side congruency theorem. If 2 angles and a non-included side of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding angles of a non-included side of another triangle, then the 2 triangles are congruent. So why can't you use angle, angle, side to show that these triangles below are congruent? Again, from some of the examples in the last video, 3 is opposite of 45, and in this triangle 3 is opposite of 60. Okay, which means these vacant sides, the one with question marks, could almost change and be different. Or really they are different based on the fact that this 60 and that opposite side is going to be 3, and this 45 and that 3. Okay, we can explore this more later when I'm back in class, but just know that you've got to make sure these things match. That 3 needs to be over here before we can say angle, angle, side. Okay, HL is going to be hypotenuse leg of a right triangle. So if angle AC, side AC is congruent to DF, as you can see with the tick marks, and AB is congruent to DE, as you can see by the tick marks, and angle B and E are right angles, which means these are 2 right triangles, then we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay? Meaning, notice what I marked, a leg and the hypotenuse. And that's how we can use HL for this example. Also, we need to make sure it's 90 degrees. Don't forget that part. So, which triangle congruency postulate or theorem allows you to show that the triangles below are congruent? Well, again, remember, vertical angles. So now we have angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. But let's check. The 1 tick mark is opposite of the half moon opposite of the 1 tick mark. I have to say these are angle, angle, side postulate for this one. These 2 triangles are congruent. So give this one a thought. Okay, now we're back. Again, reflexive property. We marked the leg of this right triangle. The hypotenuse are marked. So HL would be our postulate to prove that these triangles are congruent. Notice I finished off the 90 degrees here because, again, straight line, linear pair. So check, pause the video, and label these with the correct postulates to prove that they're congruent. All right, we're back. So if I mark this angle, side, angle, and this one's angle, angle, side, well, they don't even line up correctly. So this would be not congruent. In the blue, we have a leg mark, we have a hypotenuse mark, a leg mark, hypotenuse mark. They both are 90 degrees. This would be HL. The black ones, angle, side, side, angle, side, side. That spells the bad word. Not congruent. Green, we have angle, angle, side. We have a side, angle, angle. The 2 half moons opposite of the 1 tick mark. 2 half moons across from the 1 tick mark. So we can argue that this is indeed angle, angle, side. Okay? Remember, we have 5 now. Look up here. Side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, AAS, and HL. Last year, students loved calling this one SAS. Moving on. So pull your worksheet out for this one. Yeah, this lesson was quick and easy. Again, same name of the game. Mark what you can and put the correct postulate associated with it. So reflexive property. Looks like we have a side, and an angle. A side, side, angle spells the bad word. Not congruent. Reflexive property here, and I think we're starting to get used to this. Angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. Reflexive property again. All the sides are marked, so side, side, side. Vertical angles here. Angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. Put boxes around these. You know the drill. Pause the video and give these a shot. Alright, we're back. We have a side and an angle marked, an angle and a side. They are opposite of each other, but we can't base any postulate over just an angle and a side. We need another letter. So these would be not congruent. Vertical angles here. So now we have angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. I have to say angle, side, angle for this one. Notice half moon, opposite of it is nothing. Opposite of this half moon, we have 2 tick marks. They're not equivalent to each other, not congruent. All the sides are marked. We're going to say side, side, side for this one. Vertical angles for this one. Side angle, side. Oh my good grannies, I cannot write today or tonight. Side, angle, side. 10, reflexive property, side, side, side. Holy cow, look at the time. Again, state additional information required in order to know the triangles are congruent for the reason given. So pause the video, this is just like the worksheet before, and give it a shot. Alright, we're back. So we have angle, side, angle, reflexive property. We don't need to state that one. We're sandwiching the side, so we need this angle and that one. I'll use 2 half moons. We need to go ahead and put 3 for this, so angle DUT should be congruent to angle TUS. I wrote this one a little differently, but I need you to understand the U is the important part. It needs to be in the middle. Normally you would write it in order, so I would have went SUT to kind of match what I did before, but I'm just trying to prove a point when I'm trying to identify the angles I'm trying to say are congruent. Okay? Number 12, side angle side. Again, angles are given. We have reflexive property for this one. So in order to nest that angle that's being given, we're going to mark the XK as being congruent to WV. 13, side angle side. We have a side. Here's an angle. We just need one more side. This one's oriented the same way, so I'm just going to put the tick marks there. So CA needs to be, I was going to write pi. CA needs to be congruent to LJ. Cool. 14, we have angle side angle, so we need to sandwich an angle. There we go. So we're going to say DE needs to be congruent to KJ. I knew it, KJ. Side angle side, we have our angle, we have our side, we're sandwiching the angle. So let's put a tick mark here. Same thing for here, so the angle is being sandwiched. So JI is congruent to TS. Yikes. Just kind of, there we go. 16, angle side angle. The side is being sandwiched. So I'm going to put 2 tick marks here. Again, we're sandwiching the side. 2 tick marks here. We don't need to specify like we did for 11, so we can just write angle L. It needs to be congruent to angle T. Almost done. Reflexive property, don't need to state. We do need to state this side and this side. So we're going to say RS is congruent to QD. And I forgot to tell you all to hit pause. My fault. Hit pause and try 18. Alright, now we're back. Side angle side. Again, we're sandwiching the angles. It's vertical angles. We do not need to state that. We do need to state these other sides so we can sandwich the angle. So WV needs to be congruent to VM. Alright, let's flip to this worksheet. Now this one's going to be a little different. I kind of tweaked the worksheet to fit my needs, but we're still going to work it out, okay? Let's see, Hurl. For number 1, again, pause the video. We're just stating which postulates work, okay? Alright, we're back. Reflexive property for this one. Remember, linear pair says this could be 90 degrees as well. I'm looking at a side angle side here. Number 2, we have right triangles. So we're looking at a leg, perhaps. Hypotenuse being marked. Well, this is probably going to be HL. 3, we have an angle side, angle side. Opposite the 90, looks like the hypotenuse is marked, so it's equivalent to both. I'm going to say angle side. 4, vertical angles. That means this is 90 degrees. Again, notice we have our tick marks opposite of the 90 degrees, so we can argue angle side to work for this one. Again, pause the video and try these out. Alright, we're back. Reflexive property again, so we'll put a little tick mark there. Angle side, angle side, they are equivalent, so angle side for this one. Number 6, vertical angles. I'll just use one little half moon. All we have marked are angles. We can't say anything about this, so it is not congruent. Number 7, we have side angle side, side angle. That spells that bad word. It's not sandwiching the angle like it's supposed to. Not enough information, not congruent. 8, reflexive property. We have side angle side, side angle side. Must be side angle side. Number 9, again, vertical angles. And again, only angles are being marked. We can't assume anything. Not congruent. Number 10, vertical angles. These are congruent. We have side angle side, side angle side. Let's see, I threw this part out, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So we're done with this one. All right. Good night.